Before I tell you what line of work you should choose based on your personality, we're first going to have to decide what personality type you fall under. I'm going to present you with 5 classic personality types, and by the time I finish describing all of them, I want you to have picked the 1 or 2 that sound the most like you. Of course, we're all going to be a mix of a few or all of these things, but try to just pick either 1 or 2, and we're going to suggest some careers based on your 1 or 2 personality types. Ready? Let's go. First, openness to experience. This trait refers to a person's willingness to seek out and appreciate new experiences and ideas. People high in openness tend to be imaginative, creative, and curious. Next is conscientiousness. This trait refers to a person's tendency to be responsible, organized, and dependable. People high in conscientiousness tend to be reliable, hardworking, and goal-oriented. Next is extroversion. This trait refers to a person's level of sociability and outgoingness. People high in extroversion tend to be talkative, assertive, and enthusiastic. Next is agreeableness. This trait refers to a person's tendency to be cooperative and empathetic. People high in agreeableness tend to be compassionate, caring, and nurturing. Next is neuroticism. This refers to a person's tendency to experience negative emotions, such as anxiety, stress, and sadness. People high in neuroticism tend to be more sensitive and emotional. So now that you know about the 5 personality types, I'm going to suggest 5 lines of work based on each personality type. And then after that, I'm going to suggest 1 career based on each combination of 2. First up is personality type 1. Since you enjoy exploring new ideas, learning new things, and engaging in different perspectives, the kind of work you might enjoy includes creative fields like art, writing, and music, research and development fields like software development, engineering and science, social work, education, and the travel industry. Next up is personality type 2. Since your personality is high in responsibility, organization, and attention to detail, the kind of work you might enjoy includes accounting and finance, project management, healthcare, law, and executive or administrative work. Next, we have personality type 3. Since you're great with communication and interpersonal skills, the kind of work we'll suggest for you includes sales and influencer marketing, public relations, hospitality, human resources, and teaching. Next up is personality type 4. Since you're a nice person who likes helping people, you might kick ass in healthcare, education, nonprofits, customer service, and event planning. And finally, we have personality type 5. A lot of us have a little bit of this, so we might incorporate this with our other personality types. For all us neurotic types, we will suggest the more introspective types of careers such as writing, art therapy, counseling, research, and maybe even starting your own business. All right, now it's time for the fun part. If you picked a combination of 2 or more personality types, I'm going to tell you what you should be based on your combined personality type. If you don't go and become that thing, I will find where you live and I will hold you to it. Just kidding. Ready? Personality combo 1 and 2. That's openness to experience and conscientiousness. You should be a UX designer. As a UX designer, you can use your creativity to design fun and user-friendly digital products while also using your organizational and analytical skills to manage the design process, work with teams, and meet project deadlines. A UX designer can work in a variety of industries, from tech startups to corporate enterprises, and might feel fulfilled from creating digital products that improve people's lives and solve real-world problems. Next is personality combo 1 and 3. That's openness to experience and extroversion. You should be an influencer. As an influencer, you can use both your creativity and your outgoing personality to help both your own business and other businesses market and advertise their brands. And trust me, this is an incredibly valuable skill to have in 2023. You'll be brainstorming fun marketing ideas, maybe collaborating with other influencers or working with clients. Being an influencer can look like managing your own social media brand or somebody else's, and it can even be done totally anonymously behind a brand or your offline persona. The options as an influencer are endless. Personality combo 1 and 4. So that's openness to experience and agreeableness. You should be a social worker. As a social worker, you can use your open-mindedness and empathy to help others, especially those who might be in difficult situations. Social workers can work in schools, hospitals, and government agencies, and they can help individuals or families and groups of people. Being a social worker can be highly rewarding if you want to make a meaningful impact in the lives of others while promoting a positive change in your community. Personality combo 1 and 5. So that's openness to experience and neuroticism. You should be a writer. As a writer or journalist, you can explore and write about a variety of topics, and you can use your neuroticism to carefully research and fact check everything. If you can learn to monetize it properly, writing in journalism can give you a really fun and flexible career that allows you to be creative while also focusing on details. Personality combo 2 and 3, that's conscientiousness and extroversion. You should be an event planner. As an event planner, you can use your organizational skills and attention to detail to plan and execute successful events while also using your outgoing personality to network, build relationships with clients, and coordinate with vendors and other event planners. If you feel confident working in a fast-paced environment and managing other people, you'll really like this one. And the cool thing is that you typically get to make your own schedule as an event planner, unless it's in the context of a 9 to 5. Personality combo 2 and 4, that's conscientiousness and agreeableness. You should work in HR. As a human resources professional, you can use your organizational skills and your attention to detail to manage the hiring and training processes. And you can use your agreeable personality to build positive relationships with employees and handle conflicts and disputes in the workplace. HR can be challenging and fulfilling depending on who you ask. It'll require strong communication and interpersonal skills, plus the ability to manage people and set your own boundaries. Personality combo 2 and 5, that's conscientiousness and neuroticism. You should be an accountant or financial analyst. As an accountant or financial analyst, you can use your conscientiousness to maintain accurate financial records, analyze financial data, and ensure compliance with legal regulations, while also using your neuroticism to pay close attention to details and maintain high standards for accuracy and quality. You'll have a lot of job options, whether it's working full-time for a company or opening your own accounting business. And chances are, people will always need your services in some form, even if you can get a lot of help from ChatGPT. So just keep up with the latest financial regulations and technologies, and you should be good as an accountant. Personality combo 3 and 4, that's extroversion and agreeableness. You should work in sales. As a sales professional, you can use your outgoing personality and agreeable nature to build relationships with potential clients, understand their needs and likes, and provide tailored solutions for them. A career in sales can give you a really flexible schedule since you're typically getting paid on a commission, which means that you get a percentage of whatever sale that you make happen. So if you're good at your job, connecting the right buyer with the right seller, that can mean a lot of money for you, typically on your own schedule without much of an earning limit. Personality combo 3 and 5, that's extroversion and neuroticism. You should be a PR specialist. As a public relations specialist, you can use your outgoing personality to build and maintain relationships with potential clients, media professionals, and the general public, while also using your neuroticism to stay on top of current events and trends, monitor media coverage, and craft messages that represent your clients. Working in PR can also make you really popular in the right circles because everybody wants to get on your good side since you're the magician who can positively or negatively impact their public perception and reputation. I would know as someone who's worked in PR for a few years. And finally, personality combo 4 and 5, that's agreeableness and neuroticism. You should be a counselor or a therapist. As a counselor or a therapist, you can use your agreeable nature and your empathetic nature to help people cope with mental health issues, relationship problems, and big life transitions. And at the same time, you can use your neuroticism to maintain a high level of professionalism and ensure that you're providing the best standard of care to your clients within a very specific legal framework. Counseling and therapy can be a beautiful way to help other people while also learning a lot about yourself as you help other people. So there it is. I hope I helped some of you discover your careers, and if not, wishing you the best of luck as you make the toughest decision of your life. Just kidding. By the way, if you're still struggling to figure out which personality type you are, you're probably personality type number 5. Join the club.